To the Philippines next, where the country's former president Rodrigo Duterte has been arrested. The arrest took place after he arrived at Manila's international airport from Hong Kong. Philippine authorities acted on an arrest warrant issued from the International Criminal Court. So the 79-year-old Duterte faces charges of crimes against humanity for his deadly crackdown on drugs. For more on this story, we can go across to Philip Sherwell standing by in Manila. Philip, what exactly do we know about Duterte's arrest and what happens to him next?
Campaign appearance in Hong Kong. There are many overseas Filipinos based in Hong Kong working there, and Duterte was campaigning for candidates for his political bloc who are running in midterm elections in May. He, um, he, he had phoned back. There were rumors that an ICC warrant had been issued. He had been defiant in Hong Kong, saying, "If they come for me, so be it. I'm ready to take them down." But nonetheless, it's a moment of great political drama in the Philippines. The last president that was in office until 2022, detained at the airport. He has been held in an Air Force base, as far as we understand, for most of the day. The normal procedure now would be for an ICC warrant to be a precursor to him being sent to The Hague. His family and his lawyers, he had one of his children with him and several close associates. They are claiming that the procedure is invalid in the Philippines. I should mention that the Philippines left the ICC in 2019, 3 years into his presidential term, but these investigations actually are based on the 3 years when the Philippines was still a member of the ICC when he was president, from 2016 to 2019. But they're claiming that it's not valid. They're also saying he's a very sick man. He's going to turn 80 this month. And they are saying that he needs to be admitted to hospital as part of their attempts to fight him being moved to The Hague. So really, we're in a state of great drama, and we don't know what will be the next steps. But it's really a remarkable moment when the recently serving president has now been arrested at Manila Airport.
Indeed, and to add to this drama, we also have Duterte's daughter, who is the current vice president of the Philippines, Sarah Duterte. What exactly has her office been saying to about her father's arrest?
Yeah, I mean, this is such a Games of Thrones situation. The two great political dynasties currently in the Philippines are the Dutertes and the Marcoses. They had been allied awkwardly but uneasily allied going into the 2022 elections when President Marcos ran as the number one on the ticket and Sara Duterte number two. They have since split irreparably and very angrily. Sara Duterte was actually also in Hong Kong at the same rallies. She flew back separately from her husband, separately from her father. She has not made a comment, but her siblings, who are also in politics, have her brother, Duterte's son, who is the mayor of Davao City, which is a family political stronghold, has accused the authorities of trying to murder Duterte because of his ill health and because of his extended detention. Sara Duterte had been serving in the cabinet of Marcos as the education secretary. Not only did he sack her from the cabinet, but Marcos' allies in the Congress here have subsequently impeached her under accusations of corruption and misuse of funds. So you have a dramatic rupture here between these two great political powers. And Sara Duterte, who is a front runner for winning the presidential elections in 2028, has flown back into the midst of this. Her father is under arrest, and her nominal boss as president is heading the government that has arrested her father.
It's we'll see how the story pans out. Philip, thank you very much for that. Philip Sherwell reporting there for us.